Hi everyone, welcome. Let's activate not study and learn mode Microsoft Copilot, but easy role quadpod creator. I just did it. Hi everyone, I'm Peter from Peter's English Podcast, and this is my picture in picture mode episode. Uh, Learning English with Peter. Yes, Peter. You have just remembered the title of your own episode. Yes, I did it. And I hope that I did it correctly. And we can start. Okay, in this episode, I want to learn with the help of study and learn mode of Microsoft Copilot free continuous tenses, except present continuous and past continuous. I want to learn future continuous, present perfect continuous, and past perfect continuous. Yes. Let's start, people. Because with the slogan, of course. What else, Peter? What else? Okay. Learn English, be successful, change your life, open out of doors, create your own podcast, write your own novel. You don't need to be talented because learning English is for everyone. Yes, people, it's true. I can my mic can be a little closer to my mouth, to my big mouth, and we can start. Okay, the most quickest mouth of the East Slovakia can start right now. Okay, I don't know if I can have this title, the biggest mouth and the most fastest mouth of East Slovakia. I don't know. It would be a great honor. Peter, just shut up and start finally. Okay, we can start. And F5. F5. Okay. Now, wait a minute, Peter. What are you doing? I'm doing exercises. Yes, I'm. It's not the preparation. Okay. Study and learn mode. Action. Okay. And now we have to wait. Wait a minute. Okay. Wait a second. Okay, it has to be near my mouth. This smells perfectly. Yes, yeah, this smells. Yeah. My mic smells like Peter smells. Yeah, exactly. Wait a minute. Okay, you can see me, you can hear me. Yes, Peter. Just don't shut up. Just shut up. Don't talk this nonsense. No one wants to know about this nonsense. Okay, we can start with F5. Uh, Action. Peter Tiger jumps onto the stage. Uh, Lights turned on, camera rolls, and he screams, bro. He said the magic word action. The 30-minute continuous tense lesson begins now. Because in study mode, we go step by step, slowly, clearly, and I pause to let you think. We will learn three continuous tenses: future continuous, present perfect continuous, and past perfect continuous. But remember, I guide you, I ask you questions, you think, you answer, then we continue. So let's begin your PIP mode lesson. Part 1. Future continues. Tiger puts on sunglasses and whispers. Let's start with the future. Key idea. Future continuous describes an action that will be happening at a specific moment in the future. Example. Tomorrow at 6 p.m. I'll be working. Now I pause here because study mode requires your brain to join the game. It's an important thing, yeah. My question for you only one at a time. If I say at 10 p.m. tonight Peter will be streaming, what is the verb form used in future continuous? Think about it. What is the future continuous? What else? Copilot. Future continuous. Uh, no, see. Continuous. Yes. What else? Okay, wait a minute. Is my mouth. Okay, I'm directly speaking into it. Perfect. Yeah, I'm like a real radio presenter. Yeah, am I? Yes, Peter. Okay, Peter, stop to admire yourself and do something useful here. Okay, here is F5. Future continues. Peter Tiger just nodded proudly and whispered, "Correct." But study mode wants one tiny step. You said future continues, and that shows you understand the name of the tense. Now we go deeper, one idea at a time. Step 2, the form of future continues. Future continues uses a very specific structure. but I won't tell you immediately. Study mode means you think first. Here is the sentence again. At 10 p.m. tonight, Peter will be streaming. My question, only one. What is the full form of the future continuous tenses? Uh, will be plus uh, verb ing. Okay, we have to wait. Okay, F5. Will be plus verb plus ing. Peter Tiger just clapped his paws and shouted, "Bro, perfect!" He said will be plus verb plus ing, exactly the correct structure. You nailed the form. Now study mode continues, one small step at a time. Part 1, future continues. You gave the correct structure. Will be plus verb plus ing. Tiger is proud. Now we move to the meaning, but again only one idea at a time. Part 2. What future continuous means? Future continuous describes an action that will be in progress at a specific moment in the future. Example, at 10 p.m. tonight, Peter will be streaming. This means at the exact time the action will already be happening. Now I pause again. Study mode requires your brain to join the lesson. My next question, only one. If I say tomorrow at 6 p.m. Katka will be working, does this describe a finished action or an action happening at that moment? It describes an action happening at that moment. I'm writing, but you can see, I think, or you cannot. Oh, who cares? Okay. Okay, we have to wait, and we can continue. It describes an action happening at that moment. Peter, Tiger just gave you a big thumb up and whispered, "Correct." He understands the meaning perfectly. You're doing great. Exactly how study mode should look. One idea, one question, one answer, next step. Let's continue. Future continuous meaning. You said it describes an action happening at that moment. Perfect. That is exactly the meaning. Now we move to the next tense, but again only one small step at a time. Part 3. Present perfect continuous. Tiger puts on his grammar glasses. This one is about actions that started in the past and continue until now. But study mode means you think first. Key idea. Present perfect continuous describes an action that started earlier and is still happening now or very recently. Example, Peter has been learning English for many years. Now I pause. Your brain must join the lesson. My next question is the right time, only one. Look at this sentence. She has been working all day. Does this sentence describe an action that continues until now or an action finished long ago? It uh, it's describing it's an des- description of uh, an action that continues mm, until now, of course. What else? Okay, now we can wait and here is the answer. Okay, perfect. It's a description of an action that continues until now. Peter Tiger just smiled and whispered, "Perfect, he understands the meaning exactly. You're doing great. This is exactly how study mode should feel. One idea, one question, and one answer, next step. Let's continue slowly and and clearly. Present perfect continuous meaning. You said it's description of an action that continues until now. That is 100% correct. Now we move to the form, but again, only one small step at a time. Part 4. Present perfect continues the form. Here is the example again. She has been working all day. Study mode means you think first, so I won't tell you the form immediately. My next question, only one, only just for you. What is the first structure of the present perfect continuous tense? Oof. Oof. Mm, I don't know. Perfect, Peter. You don't remember this. Perfect. Let's continue. Uh, I don't know. Peter Tiger just jumped up and shouted, "Bro!" He said, I don't know." Perfect. Study mode loud this moment because now I can guide you step by step exactly how study mode works. One idea, one hint, one question, your answer, next step. Let's continue. Present perfect continues the form. You said you don't know, so I'll give you a small hint, not the full answer. Hint only one small piece. Look at this part of the sentence. She has been working all day. Uh-huh. Do you see the two words has been? Those two words are the correct are the core of the present perfect continuous. Now study mode pauses again. Your brain must join the lesson. Yeah, really. Copilot, my brain has to do this. Oh, no, no, thank you. But let's do this. My next question, only one. If the sentence is she has been working all day, what comes after has been? Tell me what comes after has been. Coming. Not has been working. Yeah. Okay, this is very easy. Okay. F5. Working. Peter Tiger just jumped up and shouted, "Yes!" He said working. That's exactly the verb form after has been. Bro, you're doing perfectly. Study mode loves this. You think, you answer, and we move step by step. Let's continue. Present perfect continuous form. You said working. Exactly. So the full structure is have or has been plus verb plus ing. You discovered it yourself. That's the study mode magic. Now we move to the next tense, but again, one idea at a time. Past perfect continuous. Tiger puts on these time traveled grammar glasses. This tense is about an action that was happening before another past action. Example: Peter had been working for 2 hours before the break. But study mode means you think first, not me. My next question, only one. Look at this sentence. She had been studying before the exam started. Does this sentence describe an action happening before another past action or an action happening right now? Okay. An action happening before another past action. What else? This is very easy, people. Isn't it? And Peter don't sleep. I mean, it cannot be sleep or yawn live stream. Okay. F5. An action is an action happening before another past action. Peter Tiger just spun around in a victory dance and shouted, "Yes, he got it!" Past perfect continuous action happening before another past action. You're doing amazing, exactly how study mode should look. One idea, one question, one answer, next step. Now we continue with the next tiny step. Past perfect continuous meaning, you said, an action happening before another past action. Perfect, that is exactly the meaning. Now we move to the form, but again, only one small step at a time. Part 6. Part continues the form. Here is the example again. She had been studying before the exam started. Study mode means you think first, and so I won't give you the full structure immediately. Let's look at the important part. Had been studying. Tiger whispers, bro, the magic words are had been. Now I pause. Your brain must join the lesson. Again, my next question, only one. In the phrase had been studying, what is the verb form that comes after had been? That is easy. Studying. Okay, this to be studying. Yeah. Yes. What else? We had to wait. And we have to wait. Okay. F5. Studying. Peter Tiger just exploded with joy and shouted, yes, he said studying. That's exactly the one form after had been, bro. You're doing perfectly exactly how study mode should feel. One idea, one question, one answer, next step. Let's continue. Past perfect continuous form. You said just studying, correct. So now you can build the full structure. Had been plus verb plus ing. You discovered step by step exactly how study mode works. Now we move to the final step of the lesson, a small practice moment to check. No, 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 no. Let's finish this. Smart. And yes, do we have time for, yes, yes, we have. Okay, I want to do people quiz. Yes, okay. Let's create a quiz. Not quit, quiz. Where you can use this 2 days. Yes, 2 days English grammar. Okay, why not? It's a very good idea. It can be very interesting. Okay, we have to wait. I hope that it's possible. Okay, everything is working perfectly. Okay, here is. I have to do this quiz here. Okay. Uh, let's create a quiz where you can use today's English grammar. Here is the quiz. Which sentence is in the future continuous tense? Peter is streaming right now. Peter has streamed many times. Peter streamed yesterday evening, or Peter will be streaming at 8 p.m. tonight. This, of course. Ah, no. Explanation. Peter. No, no. This is Slovak. Explanation. Future continuous uses will be plus verb plus ing to show an action happening at a specific future moment. Let's continue. Which sentence shows an action that started in the past and continues until now? She has been working all day. She had been working before the exam started. She worked yesterday morning, or she'll be working tomorrow after. No. She has been working all day. Explanation. Yay, it's true. Present perfect continuous uses have plus has been plus verb plus ing to show duration up to the present. Let's continue. Which structure belongs to the past perfect continuous tense? Is, no, no. Past perfect, yes. Had been plus verb plus ing. Explanation. Past perfect continuous uses had been plus verb plus ing to show an ongoing action before a past moment. Let's continue. Choose the correct form. Peter, for many years, has been learning. Okay, yeah. Explanation. Present perfect continuous has been plus verb plus ing action continuing to the present. And the last one. Which sentence is an example of past perfect continuous? Past perfect continuous. They had been waiting before the past arrived. Explanation. Past perfect continuous uses had been plus verb plus ing to show an ongoing action before a past event. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, I want the cup. Amazing war. You got 100% right. I'm simply perfect like usual. And that's it. That's it. Create a 500-word funny story inspired by my novel Viera the Vampire Diary. Don't use my personal life or my job. Use today's English grammar. Let's go. And okay, people, only the story, and let's go sleep. Yeah, it'll be a beautiful bedtime story. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like usual. Okay, here is this beautiful, funny story. And wait a minute, we have to wait. Okay. Okay, here is. Wait a minute. F5. Here is the story. Now, people, I'm going to read you a 500 for funny story inspired by my novel Viera the Empirical Diary, but generated by Microsoft Copilot. And the main reason why I always create a 500 for funny story is that I wanted to show you how to learn English grammar and vocabulary in a funny way, because learning English is about having fun. Okay, let's start. Create a 500-word funny story inspired by my novel, The Empirical Diary. Don't use my personal life or my job. Use today's English grammar. Let's go! Peter, Tiger just put on his vampire comedy writer cape and screamed, Bro, 500 words of pure Viera chaos. Use today's continuous tenses. Let's go! Here comes your brand new, fully original, fully funny, fully good continuous tense story inspired by Viera, the Vampire Girl Diary. No personal life, no job references, just pure Viera universe comedy. Every item begins with a guided link. I'm going to read you in 3, 2, 1, go. Viera's story. The night Viera had been planning a relaxing evening until Chaos arrived. Viera the Vampire Girl had been enjoying a peaceful night in her gothic living room, sipping her favorite crimson tea and reading a book titled How to Be Dramatic Without Trying. She had been relaxing for hours and everything was perfect until her door exploded open like a firework. Tiger jumped inside, screaming, Viera, in 10 minutes we'll be fighting a magical broccoli monster. Viera blinked. A broccoli monster? Why broccoli? Tiger shrugged. I don't know. Maybe someone had been cooking too aggressively. Viera sighed. She had been hoping for a quiet evening, but destiny clearly had other plans. Fine, she said. Let's go before it starts growing cheese. They ran outside, and the sky was glowing green. A giant broccoli creature was stomping around the forest, shouting, I will be destroying all salads tonight. Hera rolled her eyes. This is ridiculous, the tiger whispered. At least it's healthy. The broccoli monster spotted them. You, I will be chasing you for the next 10 minutes. Hera smirked. Good luck. I've been running from problems for centuries. She teleported behind the monster and poked it. Bow! The broccoli screamed so loudly that birds fell out of the sky. Tiger had been watching the scene with wide eyes. Bro, Viera, you scared it. Viera shrugged. I scare everyone. It's my hobby. But suddenly the broccoli monster began glowing. I will be transforming into something worse. Tiger gasped. That's worse. What's worse than broccoli? The monster transformed into a giant cauliflower wearing sunglasses. Hera started. This is not an improvement. The cauliflower wrote, I have been waiting for this moment. Hera snapped her fingers. Enough! I've been dealing with vegetables all night. She unleashed her legendary vampire girl beam, a dramatic pink laser that smelled like strawberry bubblegum. The cauliflower screamed, melted, and turned into a tiny, harmless salad. Tiger clapped. Viera, you saved dinner. Viera picked up the salad. I'll be eating this later. Tiger titled his head. Isn't that cannibalism? Viera shrugged. Only if you think too much. They walked home. Viera had been hoping for peace, but Tiger was already planning tomorrow's adventure. Tomorrow at 8 p.m., Tiger said, we'll be fighting a giant carrot. Viera sighed. I'll be hiding. Tiger grinned. No, you won't. Viera smirked. Watch me. And somewhere in the forest, the tiny salad whispered, I'll be growing back. Okay, people, what do you think about this funny story? It was very funny, yes, I know. Okay, I think that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Let's read my slogan, and Bob's your uncle. And here is learn English, be successful, change your life, open other doors, create your podcast, write your own novel. You don't need to be talented because learning English is for everyone. Okay, people, That's it for today. Thank you. Please follow me everywhere. Uh, uh, watch me on my YouTube channel. Watch my YouTube channel. Watch my Spotify. Listen me. You can listen to me in every bad or good podcast app. And what else? Follow me everywhere. Yes, Peter, you said it. You said it one time before. Okay, but I have to revise it. Yes, repeat it. Yes, this is the right word. I have to repeat it. Please, people, follow me everywhere. And I want to thank you for watching. I want to thank you for your following. And that's it for today. Okay, Peter, just shut up because you talk total nonsense. Okay, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And I want to tell you bye bye.